Hello everybody, namaskaram to all the beautiful people out there. Hope you guys are doing amazingly well. Welcome back to another lesson of English with Ashish. And guys, in this lesson, we are going to learn everything about one of the most commonly used tenses we have in English, one of the most easiest tenses we have in English, and that is present continuous tense, which by the way is also called present progressive tense. Okay, so we are going to learn everything about it. I'm going to tell you 5 usages of this tense. Okay, so I'm excited, very excited. I know you guys are too. Let's do it. So let's understand when to use this tense, when to use present continuous tense. Guys, present continuous tense, also known as present progressive tense, is a tense form that is primarily used. Why? To talk about actions that are in progress at the time of speaking. Let's understand this. Here we talk about actions that are happening right now, that are taking place right now at this very moment as I speak. Apart from this usage, it has some other usages as well. We'll talk about them going forward in the lesson. Let's understand the most important usage of this tense. Here we talk about actions that are taking place, that are happening right now, just now, at this very moment as I speak. Now guys, what's happening right now? In my situation, I am speaking with you, I am talking, I am making this lesson. My brother is working in the next room, my mother is working in the kitchen, my father is probably watering plants upstairs. Some kids are playing outside as I can hear some noise, right? So all these things, all these actions are taking place right now at this very moment as I speak. And that is the main reason why we use present continuous tense, okay? Don't worry, I'll give you more examples. Let's take more examples of present continuous tense, okay? My brother is talking to someone over the phone. He is talking to someone over the phone. This is happening right now at this moment as I speak with you. It is happening. He's talking to somebody over the phone, okay? Some kids are playing football outside. This is happening. Some kids are playing football outside. They are doing something outside, and it's happening right now as I speak with you. At this very moment, this action is taking place. Some kids are playing football outside. Okay, I'm not teaching Hindi. We can also talk about actions that are not happening. We can talk about something that's happening, and we can also talk about actions that are not happening. Negative senses, okay? My parents are drinking tea. They are doing something. They are performing an action which is drinking tea. They are drinking tea right now at this very moment as we speak. A guy is selling cotton candies outside. A vendor is selling cotton candies outside. This action is taking place right now at this very moment as I speak with you. What are you doing? I'm asking a question. I am asking about something that you're doing. What are you doing? Right? So all these sentences are referring to actions that are taking place right now at this very moment. Okay, guys, present continuous tense has several usages. This is the most important, most common usage of present continuous tense. Okay. All right, so before we look at more examples, more situations where we use present continuous tense, let's understand how to form sentences here. Okay, so we'll look at affirmative sentences first. So, first comes the subject followed by is, am, are. To be form of a verb, that is, am, or are, followed by the verb in the progressive form. V1 followed by ing, followed by the object or modifier, whatever we have in the sentence. Okay. Now, let's understand when to use is, am, or are. Am is always used with I. Am goes with I. Is used with he, she, or it, that is third person pronoun, and all the singular noun names like Rahul, Raj, Monica, doctor, girl, boy, all the singular noun names. And are is used with you, we, they, and all the plural noun names like boys, girls, doctors, friends, parents, right? Now look at these examples. I am speaking right now. Am goes with I. I am speaking right now. This action is happening right now. I am speaking, as you can see. He is working on his project. Is used with a singular subject. He is working on his project. She is working on his project. Rahul is working on his project. Nancy is working on her project. Something like that, all right? My mother is chopping vegetables. My mother is a singular subject, and with a singular subject, we use is. My mother is chopping vegetables. You are watching this video we are learning English. So are is used with the plural subject. You are watching this video, they are watching this video, my friends are watching this video, my parents are watching this video, right? Are is used with the plural subject. So see, in all these examples, we have the subject first, followed by to be form of a verb, which is am, is, or are, followed by the verb in the progressive tense, followed by the object or the modifier, whatever we have in a sentence, all right? So that is affirmative sentence. Second is negative sentence. Nothing changes here. All we do is we just add not before the helping verb, before the auxiliary verb. That's all that we do. Now, why do we use negative sentences? To talk about something that's not happening right now at this very moment. I am not speaking Hindi. This action is not happening right now. I am not doing this. I might have done it some hours ago, or I might do it in the future, but this right now is not happening. She is not kissing me. She's not kissing me. She might have kissed me some hours back, maybe 15 minutes back, something like that. But she is not kissing me right now, as you can clearly see. John isn't working these days. John is not working these days. Isn't is a contraction of is not, is a short form of is not. Okay, John is not working these days. You're not sleeping. You are not sleeping. Are you sleeping? No, you're not. You're watching this video. Okay, you're not sleeping. We aren't going there tonight. We are not doing this action. Aren't is a contraction of are not. Okay, guys, there are two ways to do contractions. Number one, we contract the helping verb and the word not. Am not is changed into ain't, which is not very formal. Is not is changed into isn't, and are not is changed into aren't. And the other way to do the contraction is bringing the subject and the helping verb together. Look at these examples. I am not speaking Hindi. I'm not speaking Hindi. I am not speaking Hindi. I am is changed into I am. Okay. John's not working these days. John is not working these days. John's is a contraction of John is. Okay. Do not consider this as a possessive noun. If it was a possessive noun, John's would have a noun after it. Okay. Like John's father, John's car, John's school, John's friends, something like that. It's not a possessive noun. You're not sleeping. Your is a contraction of you are. You are not sleeping. We're not going there tonight. We are not going there tonight. So these are the two ways to do the contraction. All right. So that's negative sentences. That's how we form negative sentences. Now let's talk about interrogative sentences. Here what we do is we bring the helping verb in the beginning of the sentence. That's all we do. Everything just remains the same. Okay. First comes the helping verb is, am, or are, followed by the subject, followed by the verb in the ing form, followed by the object or the modifier, and followed by obviously this question mark. Okay. Am I teaching English? Am I doing it? Yes, I am. Are you eating anything right now? This is a question. How would you answer? Yes, no, or yes, I am. No, I'm not. Is he still working there? Is he still working there? Yes, he is. No, he's not. Yes, no, whatever. So guys, if you form a question using this structure, the helping verb followed by the subject, followed by the verb in the progressive form, followed by the object or modifier, obviously this question mark, the answer is going to be in simple yes or no. Am I teaching English? Yes or no. Are you eating anything right now? Yes or no. Is he still working there? Simple yes or no. Yes, he is. No, he's not. Right. So if you ask questions in such a way, the answer is always going to be in simple yes or no. Now, if you want an explanation, then use WH question words in the beginning of the sentence. Everything is just the same. Before the helping verb, use the WH question words like what, why, where, when, how. Okay. Look at these questions. What are you doing right now? What are you doing right now? Can you simply say yes or no? You cannot do that. You have to answer. Right? This is a question that needs to be explained. You gotta tell me what are you doing right now. I am asking about the continuity of an action that you're doing. What are you doing right now? Okay. How is he doing now? How is he doing now? He's doing fine. He's not doing fine. You gotta answer that, right? You cannot say yes or no. Yes, he is. No, he's not. You gotta answer. When are you coming here? When are you coming here? That's a question that needs to be explained, right? You'll say, I am going there tonight. I am going there tomorrow, something like that. Where am I living? Where am I living? That's a question and you gotta answer this. You cannot say yes or no. This question cannot be answered in simple yes or no. You have to answer, where am I living? You do not know that, obviously. Why are you learning English? Why are you learning it, right? Can you simply say yes or no? This question cannot be simply answered in yes or no. You gotta tell me, why are you learning English? You gotta tell me the reason, right? So if you want to ask a question that needs to be justified, you gotta answer that, right? You cannot answer in simple yes or no. Use WH question words in the beginning of the sentence before the helping one, right? If you simply want to ask a question that can be answered in yes or no, follow the previous structure. That's interrogative sentences, okay? And if you want to form interrogative negative sentences, just simply use not after the subject, okay? Now, we know what is present continuous tense, how to form sentences. We know the basic usage of present continuous tense. Now, let's understand all the different usages of this tense, okay? So, the first usage, we have already talked about it, to talk about ongoing actions, to talk about actions, to talk about things that are happening right now at this very moment as you speak, as the speaker speaks, okay? Again, let's look at some examples. Some boys are arguing outside. This action is happening outside. Some boys are doing something right now at this very moment as we speak. I'm not talking to anybody. I'm not talking to anyone. I'm not doing this. I am talking to you guys. I'm lying. Nobody is looking at me. Okay, nobody is looking at me. Nobody is doing this action because I am all alone in my room doing this. Nobody is looking at me. So guys, this is the most common usage of present continuous tense, where you talk about actions that are happening right now as you speak at this very moment, okay? And you use present continuous tense in this way all the time. When you ask somebody, what are you doing? The person always answers in present continuous tense. The person has to, okay? The second usage is to talk about actions that are planned for near future. That's going to happen, that's going to take place in near future, okay? We can also use present continuous tense in such a way. We are leaving for the party in the evening. We are going to do something. An action is taking place in the near future, which is evening. We are leaving for the party in the evening. This action is taking place in the future, which is the evening, okay? I'm going to Lucknow next week. I'm doing something which is going to Lucknow. When is it happening? Next week, which is quite near, okay? I'm going to Lucknow next week. Are you coming home this weekend? Again, I am asking about the happening of an event that's going to happen, that's going to take place in the future. Are you coming home this weekend? Okay, that's usage number 2. Let's talk about usage number 3. To talk about longer actions in progress. Okay, look at this example, you'll understand this. Annie is writing a book about the human mind. Annie is doing something which is an action. What is that? Writing a book. Okay, guys, let's understand this. It's a longer action. Writing a book is a longer action and it takes days. It takes days to do it. So she might not be writing, actually literally writing right now at this moment, but the action of writing a book, working on a book is happening, is on. Okay, so let's understand this. Writing a book is a longer action that's going to happen, that's going to take place for days. Okay, so to talk about an action that continues for a long time, use present continuous tense. My sister is studying BBA at SRCC college. My sister is doing something. What is that? Studying BBA at SRCC. Now let's understand this. It's a longer action. Doing graduation is a longer action. Doing college is a longer action, right? She might not be in the college studying in the classroom right now. This might not be happening. She might be in her room playing video games. But this action of studying at this college is on, is happening, is in the process, okay? I am working with a new startup now. I am working with a new company now, right? This is a longer action. Working with a company is a longer action. And it's on, I am working with a new startup now. But I might not be in the company right now. I might be at my home, which I am, okay? So understand this. Here we talk about actions that happen for days, and to talk about these actions, we use present continuous tense because these are in the process. The actions are in the process, okay? Number 4, to talk about current trends or to talk about changes that are happening right now. Recent changes, okay? People are not doing conventional job these days. This is a trend, this is a change that we observe. People are not doing conventional jobs these days. This is a change, okay? Your English is getting better. Your English is getting better. That's a change that we see in you. Okay, and it's a continuous change. Your English is getting better. Education is getting expensive these days. It's a change that we see and it is happening. All right, education is getting expensive these days. So that's usage number 4. The last usage is to talk about repeated actions, and here we use words such as always and constantly before the main verb. She is always arguing with her mother. This action keeps getting repeated over and over again, right? So we can use present continuous tense to talk about it. They're always playing outside. This action always keeps repeating. They are always playing outside. John is constantly whining about his job. He's constantly doing it, right? Now, guys, to talk about an action that keeps repeating over and over again, you can also use present indefinite tense. You can say, she always argues with her mother. They always play outside. John constantly whines about his job. You can also use present continuous tense as well. Okay. So these were the 5 usages of present continuous tense. We've learned what is present continuous tense, when to use it, how to form sentences here, what are other situations where we use present continuous tense. So that's all about today's lesson, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you liked it. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions, any doubts, do let me know in the comment section below. You can check out my website post on present continuous tense as well. I'll give you the link in the description and the comment section as well. And I'll see you guys very soon. Till then, keep learning, have fun, spread love. I'm out.